All right, what's going on everyone? Anthony here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we are helping the GR Corolla lose just a slight bit of weight. Nothing too major, nothing too drastic. In fact, it's probably the biggest waste of money I've spent on this car thus far. But anyways, I went ahead and was able to source a Morizo Edition wiper blade delete. And I think some people are saying that taking out the motor and the wiper is going to save you about a net weight of about give or take 5 pounds. So nothing too major. I probably could have just went and took a dump and saved as much weight as I'm about to save right now. But you know what they say, man, every little bit counts. And I figured, what's the best way to do it? And it's to keep it OEM. If you guys are unaware, the Morizo Edition comes with a wiper blade delete, and you can buy that kit through the dealership, but unfortunately it's not in the US as of right now. I did need to source this through a source that has a connect through Japan, but anyways, let me go ahead and show you what I got. All right, guys, and here it is, the three parts that you need. This is the grommet for the inside. That is the part number right there. Then you're going to need the backing plate or the glass plate that goes on the outside. That is the part number right there. I'll also leave part numbers down below just in case. And then inside here, if I can just pull this out real quick. This is it. It's a nice, I don't know if it's metal, but it's definitely not plastic. And then this bolt, I believe this bolt is actually separate. So I'll leave the part number for this bolt. He probably just combined them for shipping purposes. But these are the three parts you'll need. I'll have the bolt part number listed in the description box down below. But this install shouldn't take very long at all. The hardest part is probably going to be getting a wrench inside the little area to fit to be able to loosen up the wiper blade motor. But yeah, anyways, that is all you need, guys. I do know they sell like an eBay kit, or not an eBay kit, like an Amazon kit that a lot of the regular Corolla guys use, and I'll link that down below as well if you don't want to spend as much as this was about 50 bucks, give or take, shipped from Japan. Most people don't want to spend. I think the Amazon kit is like, I don't know, like 10 bucks. But I believe I've had a bunch of Corolla guys tell me that's the one they use and they've had no leaks. So I'll link that down below as well if that's the option you want to go. But I figure OEM is the best fit for me. So yeah, let's go ahead and install this. Okay, so first and foremost, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and take off this plastic panel cover. It's just pop tabs. All you need is a little plastic pry tool, or if you can squeeze your fingers in there and pull, it just all pops right out. So it's just all pop tabs, nothing too major. Set that to the side, and then next up, just go ahead and unclip it right here. Set that to the side. Just kind of like move that over for now. Then you're going to want to take a 20mm wrench. If you have a thin wall wrench, this is probably going to be your best bet. Otherwise, you're going to have to find a way to like fit it in there. Take a 10mm and break that loose like so. One, and then the big one will fit. You just gotta kind of force it up in there a little bit. And two, okay. And then for this one, just go in from behind the motor itself, kind of angle the wrench, stick it in there like so, and then take the third one out. There you go. Really simple. Go ahead and loosen those for now, mainly because I want to get that part out of the way. Okay, next step, or this could be your first step depending on how you want to do it. Just go ahead and take this clip right here, pull forward like so. Then you just should be able to lift that up. There's a 10mm nut inside. Go ahead and take your wrench or your ratchet. Just go ahead, take this off. Should just kind of like pop out like so. Go ahead and save this, set that to the side. Now, coming back to the inside, let's go ahead and take these three 10mm bolts out. So, one, two, and 3. And then that just pulls right out. Okay. Honestly, I don't even think this is 5 pounds. Maybe with the wiper too, maybe. Anyways, go ahead, squeeze. Let's see if you can see. Go ahead and squeeze out the rubber grommet, push that out, send it over there into the dark dimension, and then that will be it for removal. Okay, so not realizing that my mic had died, I guess I probably should have charged it. Right here, I am just basically putting the wiper blade and the motor together. That way I don't lose anything whenever I try to put it back on later for resale or for the new owner or whatever. Basically, just put the wiper blade on and then put the nut back on to the wiper blade itself, and then just kind of set that over to the side or put it somewhere where you won't lose it. Okay, so next up, I'm just going to use this opportunity to go ahead and clean the glass. Use whatever you got, Windex, Rain-X, whatever have you. I'm using some Chemical Guys glass cleaner. It has a nice like protective layer that really beads up the water and just flows right off. That way you really don't need to use the wiper. But yeah, whatever you guys got, just go ahead and use that and yeah, clean away. Okay, once you have that area cleared up, just go ahead and grab the black outer piece. There is a rubber seal that will kind of like wedge in between the glass. For right now, it just kind of sits on top, but whenever you put the backing plate on and then the bolt or nut that it comes with, it pulls it in and sinks it in to where it makes a nice tight seal. Okay, once you have the outer seal put on, I do recommend you hold it in place with some painter's tape or anything. Just go ahead and grab this metal piece that goes on the inside, pull off the adhesive backing, line that up. There is kind of a keyway. It does port into the outer piece in a certain way, so it's a rectangle to a rectangle. You can't really mess that up. And then once you have that line up, just go ahead and take your bolt and start tightening down. So right about here, I'm just tightening it down by hand. Obviously, just go ahead and grab a 10mm and tighten it down the rest of the way. Obviously, don't torque it down too hard. You don't want to be shattering your rear windshield. But I do feel like there was a certain stopping point to when I was tightening this. So I don't think you have to worry about over tightening too much. But either way, just kind of be wary. You don't want to like just start torquing down on this bolt right here. But yeah, once you're done with that, everything just kind of goes back into place, which isn't very much. You just go ahead and like zip tie the connector for the wiper motor off to one of these wires over here. Otherwise, just go ahead and pop the plastic panel back on and you are done. Alright guys, and there you have it, the Morizo Wiper Delete. Really fast, really simple. Took me about 10 minutes to do this, but overall it looks extremely clean, so much better. And yeah, I saved roughly about 2 pounds. So if you guys enjoyed this video, just go ahead and leave a comment down below, and until next time, later.